good morning or afternoon, whenever you get to view this. It's me, Mr. D. We unfortunately are not able to be in school during this time due to the outbreak of the virus, and thus we are, all as teachers, are sending you your lessons and information via the internet here. So you should be getting lessons from us every week until this is done. So we are very upset that we can't see you. We wish that we could be there to teach you, but unfortunately we have to be at home to protect ourselves and our family and also to protect you. So this is how we're going to get information to you. I am going to continue the lessons that I've been doing throughout the year, and we're going to watch the videos. We're going to have a discussion in which I will present a question and I will kind of pause and allow you to answer, and then we move on from there. So what we're going to do today is we're going to look at managing frustration. And what we're going to do is we're going to play the calm down song. We're going to review a poster. We're going to have our lesson. Then we will be finished for the day. I may show you a worksheet. If I ever have time, I'll just kind of hold it up and we can review it that way. But other than that, we will just be this right here. You do not have to worry about turning anything in for me. We are here. I'm here to just kind of present this information to you, okay? Throughout this, I will be showing a video on the screen. You'll see my little body in a square in the corner. I will be probably reviewing some stuff with you during the video. If not, I'll just stay quiet and watch it with you. So today, again, we are managing frustration. So that means if you get upset before you pop your lid. We talked in class about how this is your thinking part of your brain and this is your feeling part of your brain. And if we get upset, we can start to, the feeling part can start to take over. And if we get very upset, we can pop our lid, and we don't want that. And so we want to talk about ways to calm down when we start to get upset. So what we're going to do first is we're going to watch the calm down song. And that's that Stop Neighbor Feeling Calm Down song. So we're going to watch that. Then we're going to review the poster that we've talked about. And then we're going to go on with our lesson. We're going to see a video about a young man in a classroom and how he deals with frustration. Then we're going to see how he deals with it afterwards. So I got to share my screen here. So let me do this here. You'll see our lovely second step screen here. And I'm going to pull up the calm down video. And then I'm going to play it. And so what I want you guys to listen to is I want you to focus on the feelings that you hear in the song. So when we look for words like angry, embarrassed, worried, scared, fear, or jealousy, right? Kind of remember those words. And don't forget, here's our quick poster, how to calm down. There you gotta stop, name your feelings, and then think of a way to calm down. So we're gonna play the song, and then we'll go on from there. So.
Astounding. How intense is this feeling? Anger is building up. You need some healing. But listen closely. There's a way to do it. Keep control. Work all through it. There's no wild knee-jerk reaction. You gotta get your own attention. Emotion come from calling. Instead of just falling to brawling, they crawling. Oh, why is it falling? Stop. Name your feel and calm down. Stop. Name your feel and calm down. Stop. Give yourself a signal like stop. Chill. Hold up. Hang on. Send a signal to yourself and stop. Okay. Now name your feeling. Are you angry, embarrassed, worried, scared? Figure it out and name it. Just name your feeling. It's just the thing. It slows you down and makes you think. And then you start to calm right down by just breathing, using self-talk, or
All right, here's the skills.
1, 2, 3. Stop. Name your feeling, calm down. Stop. Name your feeling, calm down. Remember this, when you have strong
Shows
feelings
emotions.
like anger, fear, or jealousy, before they take over, you take that power. Emotions don't drive you, you have the key. Slowing it down and feeling your power and naming your particular feeling. You're stopping the landslide, you're taking that deep breath, saying good things. You can do this, and now you're in control. Stop! Name your feeling, calm down. 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 Stop! Name your feeling, calm down.
All right, so that was the calm down song. Again, anytime you start to feel yourself getting angry or really sad or frustrated or just like you just want to, gonna pop your lid, you should tell yourself to stop. So you name that signal like, whoa, you need to calm down, pause, or like take a stop, take a breath. So think about something you can say to register to yourself that you are getting upset. This is a skill that's not easy. It's not easy, but it's one you need to keep practicing because that way you can kind of assure you will not be getting out of control. So the first thing you need to do is stop. If you're arguing with your sister or your mom or your brother, you just say, okay, take a step back. And then you name your feeling. So you figure out what emotion you're feeling. I'm very angry right now, or I am very jealous. I don't like her. I'm just, yeah. So you have to stop, you name your feeling, and then you think of a strategy to help yourself calm down. An easy one is counting, or if you're in a situation that you're upset about, you leave the room. So you can say, okay, stop. I am angry. I need to get out. And then you walk out of the room, and then you count, and then you return when you're ready. So those are the skills. That's the stop, name your feeling, calm down. I've discussed it multiple times in class, so I want to give this to you now because that is an easy way to go through this. Okay, so now we're going to talk about being frustrated, where you can't do something and you're trying and trying and trying and trying and trying, and you just feel yourself, that anger just rising in you. So I'm going to show another video, and this teacher is going to show you this skill. And I want you to do it as fast as you can. As soon as she's teaching it, I want you to do it. Let's see if you can do it. Okay. Let's see if I can pull this up. Okay. Get rid of this one. Goodbye. Calm down song. We'll see you in a little bit. All right. So this teacher is going to show you how to do a thing with your thumbs. And it's very easy. I picked up on it in like 6 seconds. So hopefully you can as well. So we'll pull this up there so you can see it.
Okay, here's how we do it. Hold both hands up in a fist like this. Then extend your left thumb and your right pinky finger and put them back. Then extend your right thumb and your left pinky finger.
You should already got it.
Switch them back and again. See if you can do it.
Do it fast. Go fast. Go fast. Go
Now
fast.
try
Go
it
fast.
fast.
You should do it faster. You should be going 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 faster. And stop. So, I mean, really easy, right? Of course, I know it wasn't easy. And it could have been frustrating. And that was kind of the point. What we wanted to see is that some things are hard to do. And it can be frustrating to try to force yourself to do it. And so that's when, if you start to feel yourself getting frustrated, you tell yourself, stop. I'm feeling frustrated. I need to just quit this. because, I'm not really, I can't really do it. And so I would keep trying to do it and get myself frustrated over and over again. And it wouldn't help anyone. It wouldn't help me, it wouldn't help you, it wouldn't help anyone. So I got to stop. And I'll probably spend the rest of today, honestly, practicing. So I'll probably be making my sandwich and catch myself doing this, making, helping out, working outside. All of a sudden I'm walking around, I'm just like sticking my thumb, my pinky out. And I bet the next time I come back and teach you guys, I may have it down. But at any time I still feel myself getting frustrated, I'm just going to stop. But it's not worth getting upset about. So what we're going to do is now we're going to watch a video about a boy named Antonio. And Antonio gets frustrated. And we're going to have a discussion as to why we think he got frustrated. So now I'm going to bring my screen back up here. Okay, gotta get rid of this one. Goodbye, weird thumb trick. Now we're going to bring up this one here. Okay. All right, so we're going to watch this and then we'll have a discussion as to why the young man was so upset. All right, or why he was getting frustrated. About a minute long.
Didn't have a very good day at school today. We had this really hard math assignment. I just couldn't get it. I even asked some questions when the teacher was explaining it, but it still didn't make any sense. The worst part is that everyone else totally got it. I felt so stupid. My stomach got all tight and my head hurt. I was completely frustrated. I guess it showed because my friend Sierra leaned over and asked if I needed some help. I was so angry with myself and frustrated and even a little embarrassed that all I could do was tell her to shut up. I wish I hadn't done that. When I saw the hurt look on Sierra's face, I knew I'd messed up. Whoa, I thought. I'm really frustrated and it's getting the better of me. I knew I needed to get back in control.
All right, let's bring this down here. All right. I'm learning here, so I'm going to get rid of this. Now stop share. Okay. So we saw Antonio. What was he feeling? What emotions was he feeling? Right. I think he was feeling frustrated, possibly mad, and maybe even embarrassed. When he let us know he was feeling frustrated, what did he say he was experiencing with his body? He said that his stomach was in a knot. He said his head hurt. And so those were the physical signals his body was sending to him that he was frustrated. All of a sudden he felt that knotting in the stomach and his head started to get hurt. So why was he so frustrated? What made him so upset? Was he couldn't do his math. Like he struggled with his math. He says he normally knows how to do it, but he couldn't figure this out. And so the fact that he couldn't do it made him frustrated. Okay. To Antonio, what made it worse? What made his feeling, his emotion even worse? What made it worse is that he saw all his classmates doing it. He saw his classmates being able to do it, and he hated that. He hated that he could not do it. And then when his friend Sierra tried to help him, he blew up at her. He yelled at her, and he made it even worse. What could he have done differently? Hint, he could have done the three things. He could have told himself to stop. He could have said, "Oh, this is a good time to calm down. This is probably not that serious." Then he has to name his feeling, which is frustrated. He was frustrated. And then he needs to think of a way to calm down. Since he's in the class and he probably can't leave, I think an easy way will be just to take his work and push it away from him and just sit at his desk until he's able to calm down. So if you're working on something and you are getting very frustrated, it's good to realize, signal to yourself that you are frustrated, tell yourself you are feeling frustrated, and then just push the work away and just sit there until you feel ready to come back and work on it. There's no point in working on something over and over and over until you get really mad, because at that point you're not able to do it anyway and you're getting upset. So Antonio really could have stopped it right there if he would have just said, okay, time to stop, time to push it away, I need to calm down. And he probably would have been able to actually do the work if he would have taken that time to think about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch a second part of that video and we're going to see what he could have done better and if he's able to. Okay, go back to my share screen here. Okay, let's pull this down. Now let's see what he does differently. So this is after he realizes he's upset, what he does to calm himself down. Very intense music here.
So I started to count backwards from 100.
Aha.
About the time I got to 80, I started to feel better. By 60, I was feeling more like myself. I took a couple of slow, deep breaths and leaned over and apologized to Sierra.
There we go.
Hey, Sierra, I'm really sorry I was rude just now. I was really feeling frustrated. Actually, I really could use some help with this assignment.
Okay, so the easiest things that he could do right there was he understood his emotions, he told himself to calm down, and he did what he should. He heard the friend's feeling, so he went back and he said, hey, I am very sorry. Here's what I was feeling. I shouldn't have done it. Can I please get your help now? And he was able to understand his emotions, share those with a friend, and together they were able to help them calm down. So frustration is a little different than anger because there's a reasoning behind it that you just can't do something and you want to be able to do it and you want to do your best, and it's hard to accept that you can't, and you allow your emotions to take over. But what's important is following those 3 steps from the poster here and the there we go. And the calm down song, where when you recognize that you're feeling a strong emotion like hate, anger, jealousy, fear, you're scared, you follow these 3 steps. You stop, you name your feeling, and then you tell yourself to calm down. It's important to try to identify something you can do to help yourself calm down every time. Maybe something you work with your parent, maybe you work with your social worker, maybe you work with just yourself. But you need something that is just for you, that when you are feeling upset, you can calm down. So next time that my next video will be about resisting revenge. I think I discussed this a little bit before we left, but it's good to kind of review it anyway, because revenge is a very nasty kind of emotion that will inevitably get the person that's exacting the revenge in almost more trouble than the person that they're angry about. So we'll definitely hit that again. In the meantime, I want you guys to remember to stay safe and stay positive. And if you need help, reach out to either myself or Ms. Hart or your parent. Let us know if you need help. All right. Until then, I want you to be good.